Hello. Sorry, I went to go start my stream and then I have a cheap sort of mic arm and it when I went to move it, it just completely slipped off my desk, so I had to fix it. Hi. How are you guys doing? Not my mic just flying off of my desk right when I'm about to start stream. I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry we didn't have a stream. I mentioned it on Sunday that I had to pick up some friends from the airport, so potentially, and they ended up needing me to pick them up, so we inevitably had to move stream to today instead. There's also no stream on Sunday this weekend. I unfortunately am busy that day. So we're kind of doing a weird week this week. I changed up our schedule. We're gonna try something a little bit cozier because I mentioned this the other day too. I'm on these this medication from my doctor, and it's kind of, let me move this. My mic, I swear. Okay, anyway. And it kind of is making me feel a little sleepy. So we're gonna switch because our days are kind of all mixed up this week. I'm gonna just switch up kind of what we're doing because we're also missing that other stream. So we're gonna try out Strange Antiquities today. I think that'll be really fun, kind of chill, which I think will help. I know it's a puzzle game, so that's fine. It'll just bear with me if I take an extra couple minutes to figure out a puzzle because, well, like I said, these meds are a little much, but they're temporary, so I should be okay next week. And then Thursday, I figured we would try out, I haven't really been able to play. I only played it for a match or two, the new Fortnitemares stuff. So I'd like to check that out. I think that'll be kind of fun if we just do maybe 2 hours of Fortnitemares, Halloween stuff. Because I don't think we've really played that on stream, only for that one test stream with Smokey that one time. So I think that'll be kind of fun to switch up what we've been doing a little bit, and then we'll get back to our more spookier games next week, or the games I guess that we've been playing for Halloween season. But yeah, I apologize about having to switch our stuff up a little bit this week and having to not stream on this upcoming Sunday. I did upload all of the VODs that we've had currently though. So if you head on over to my YouTube, they're all posted on there, including including Sunday's streams. So you guys will be able to catch up before we continue the stories for next week. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. If I have anything for Halloween, I might just pass out candy, because we do have quite a few kids where I live that come around. I might just watch scary movies and pass out candy, because we'll have stream the day before. Let me look at my calendar. Yeah, the day before Halloween is Thursday, which is our usual streaming time. But yeah, so I think that'll be cool. I hope you guys have some fun Halloween plans. I love Halloween so much. And the other day I drove around and was looking at some of the Halloween decorations, because I couldn't go to a haunted house this year, which I'm really bummed about, because it's one of my favorite things to do for Halloween. Because all of this stuff with my doctor just wasn't possible. Anyway, I've had to do a little bit more chill stuff, but I did drive around and look at some of the Halloween decorations, and some people have some really cool decorations up. Like their whole house is like decorated. It's so cool, and I just love it. It makes me so happy. I'm also trying to figure out, last year I was a vampire for Halloween when I passed, because we just passed out candy last year too, and then did stuff over the weekend prior to Halloween, which maybe I'll do that this year. Well, it depends. But I don't know if I want to just be a vampire again this year, because I didn't even have time to like work out a costume or anything, you know? So a vampire wouldn't be bad. It'd be easy. I don't think I've ever talked about this, but IRL, I'm goth, so I have a lot of my clothes are like vampire-esque, I guess you could say. So it's easy for me to put together. I do also have like a witch's hat though, so I could do like a cute witch. That might be cute too. And I think I have like a Mimikyu, like the Pokemon. I think I have a Mimikyu costume still in my closet too that I could do. I used to cosplay, so it was one of my cosplays. But it's like an easy cosplay to get in and out of, so it wouldn't be bad idea. The kids might like that too when they come get candy. I like all the kids in their little costumes. Is so cute. One year though, I accidentally scared the shit out of a bunch of kids. We had set up this like because I kind of go all out for Halloween, and like obviously I didn't this year, as I've mentioned, which has depressed me immensely. But I set up this like, we had like a siren and like red lights, and like we set up this like biohazard kind of thing, and like I had this like mask and like suit on that was like covered in blood, and I like opened the door and I didn't, so I would try and look and make sure that it wasn't like a really little kid, because I didn't want to scare them. So I would at least like take my mask off and stuff, or like not play, like pause the, you know, scary sounds. And like the kid was hiding behind the older child and his parents, and so I didn't see her when I opened the door, and she was so scared, and I felt so bad. I like immediately just like ripped off my mask, and I looked at the parents and I'm like, I am so sorry. Like the dad thought it was so funny, and I was like, I'm so sorry. I felt so bad. And the little girl did not even want candy from me. She was like, no. I felt so bad. I didn't mean to scare her. It was pretty cool though. We had like a fog machine, and like sectioned off like part of our front, what is it called? Like the foyer where your front door is, the little entryway. Yeah, it was cute. And then last year, I think I just did like, what did we do last year? We had like cemetery, like skeletons, and like Grim Reapers and stuff. And that was pretty cute too. But yeah, anyway, enough me rambling about what I love about Halloween. All right, let's switch over and we'll go ahead and get started on the game, because I don't want to yap too long. Because I don't know how I could sit here and like talk about Halloween. I've been in like a mood. Like I have been in the Halloween mood. You know, like sometimes you just like holidays will like show up and you're like, yeah, you know, it's fine. I don't know. This year I'm just like, man, I just want to go haunted houses, pumpkin patches, like give me cute themed Halloween food. Like I want all of it. I want to watch Halloween movies. That's why we've been playing spooky games, because like, you know, we gotta get in the spirit. It's Halloween. It's the best holiday in my opinion. Oh man, I love Halloween. My partner actually took me to go see the new Conjuring. It was like a really late night showing of Conjuring, the new one. It was so good. I think I talked about it on stream already, but the cinematography alone of that movie, some of the scenes were really, really well done. And it definitely had nods to like other like horror or like exorcism movies. But I actually really liked that movie. It was really good. I recommend if you guys are looking for another spooky movie. The fourth Conjuring movie was really good. What else have we been watching? I don't even know what else I've been watching. We've been kind of picking like a movie once a week to watch, sort of like a spooky movie to watch. I think the last one that I watched was Nightmare Before Christmas, which, like, in my opinion, is both a Halloween and Christmas movie, so I watch it both times of the year. Obviously, it's not spooky, but it's been, like, one of my favorite movies since I was a kid, so every now and then I have to watch Nightmare Before Christmas. I just get the urge. All right. I was like, I'm not going to keep yapping about Halloween, and then I just kept yapping about Halloween. Oh my god. Let me pull up the game. By the time that October is over, you guys are going to be sick of me. You're going to be like, Danny, no more. No more Halloween. Uh-oh. Where is that coming? The sound coming out of? Because it's definitely not my headphones. My god. There we go. Sorry about that. Also gonna pause our music because I'm sure this game has its own music. And we also, oh, not the scene protector. I want my actual capture card. Source. Oh, it's loud. Sorry if it's loud in your ears. It's loud in my ears. Where did my window go? Yeah, we'll make this a little bit smaller so I can see you guys, my precious chat. And then I'll make this a little bigger. But yeah, sorry. I'm like all over the place. I can't wait till I'm like not on this medication anymore. But I thought that, you know, we'd kind of just have like a chill, fun little hangout today. Because I think, yeah, I don't know. I just think that it would be nice. And this game looks really cool. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I did watch Half Moon Joel play for a little while. I don't know if you guys watch him. He's one of my favorite streamers. He's so funny, and I just really love the content that he streams. And I followed him for like years. And he was playing it. I think it was I watched a stream like last week when he was playing it, and it looks really cool. So I'm pretty excited. Let me go ahead because I already know that like the music's probably very loud. I love the music in video games, but but sometimes like it's too loud and like overtakes. Why can't I turn that down? Oh, I gotta use the joystick. It overtakes like everything else that's happening, and I can't hear. Like my brain, like I'm one of those people that like can't even listen to music when I'm reading because my brain can't process. It'll process everything all at once, all the time, and I'm hearing like every section of everything all at once. And so my brain's like, no, you can't do all of this to this extent. So sometimes it like takes me out of the out of the vibe. Closer to inspect. Okay, we don't need to do all of this. I do want... Okay, I appreciate that they put a spider toggle in here because I'm arachnophobic. So, but I think it'll be fine. Little tiny cartoony spiders is fine with me. Controller sensitivity. I thought there was an auto labeling. Where's that? Where's the auto labeling? Oh, here. Oh. Because then we don't have to type out, since I'm on a controller, then we don't have to type out the labels. It'll just auto label the items for us, which I think will be a better experience. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. I was trying to move this on my screen, and then the game started. Hi Dan, how are you? We're just chilling today, playing Strange Antiquities. Sorry. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop. Strange Antiquities in my hands. Oh, good. Sorry about the ads. I don't know why it does that sometimes. I have it so that like the pre-roll ads are off, but like sometimes it still does that. How are you? Let's see. My God, that is kind of loud in my ear. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dead. Good. Oh, yeah, I joined the Discord the other day. I'm very excited. Oh, Outlast. That'll be fun. My sibling loves those games. They are always playing that game. Oh, okay. Sorry. Did you send the message on Discord? You made me a Discord? That's so nice. What the heck? You didn't have to do that. I have to pull up my Discord. Every time I try to click on Discord, it's like 50 updates. Thank you so much. It's so nice of you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it. You're gonna make me cry. Basically, this game is, from my understanding, we take over this like antiquities shop, but it's like a puzzle game. And there's like everything is like haunted, or like we have to figure out, they'll give us a prompt. Like, oh, I can't sleep because of ghosts, and we have to like figure out what item would be helpful. Oh God, there's so much stuff. I'm gonna move this. Can I move this? How do I? Oh my god, we totally can't pet the cat. Oh! I like that it has two different color eyes. Oh, it purrs. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let's move this weird skull up here. Can I open these? Oh. Yeah, it's so cute. Explore. Okay, we have a map. Under mirror. We got more items over here. I'd like all of my items to be in one area. Or I'm gonna forget that they exist. The map can stay down here. This table also has like... it looks like it's missing tiles. Oh yeah, like this. I don't know where that's gonna go though. Oh, there's a piece of paper. It says, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Okay. What is this? Thalamic objects produce a field of sorts. Diuretic field. Fields are not fully understood. Okay. Well, that wasn't super helpful. I don't know. Can I do anything with this? Oh. You can use... oh. We can zoom in. Okay. Well, we don't need this. I guess we can go look and see if... can we travel using the map? This is what we want to look at. In the cellar, the wine merchant next door. Wine merchant? Is there like a winery on here? Like, jail. Can we find us on this list? Is there like a Strange Antiquities? Okay, so we're 29. Just 29. 29 is right here. But what's the... would this be the wine merchant? I don't see like a winery. Station, Covenant. I'm gonna take a guess that like this is... oh. The proprietor, a Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from the Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, we'll take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli. All he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Oh boy. Oh, we got some more items. Cool. Let's put these... this looks like it should go here. Oh my god, we have so much stuff. Okay, well, that'll go there. And this bottle... how am I supposed... I know, we just started. I don't even know what I'm doing. What if we... let's take the plants and put them on this, because I feel like we're gonna need this space. Can we open this? What is this? Oh my god. Are those weights? This must be weights. Let's move that. Maybe we should put these weird hands together. Is there other stuff that we can click on in here? What is this? Looks like a button. Oop. Oh no. A moon? Okay, I don't know how to solve that, so... I'll just turn that back into a clock. We also can't open this yet. There's also something here. Excuse me, plant. What is this? Oh my god. Why I can't go in a circle? There we go. Oh, something goes in there. We might not have whatever that item is. Although to me it kind of looks like this. Is this that item? No. I'm gonna say that we probably can't do that yet then. Put that back. And pet that cat again. Okay. Oh, this is the guy that owns the shop that we're helping. I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass, and I must leave at once. I'm leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Okay. Oh, sorry. I scared the cat! Oh my god. There's an index in the back. If in doubt, study it carefully and remember that there are some powerful artifacts. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. Safest not to touch anything at all. Should be back in a few days. Alright. How do we open this? Can I look at it? Okay, so these are all of our items. And it probably gives us a breakdown. Okay, and we have an index. So if I click on something... Okay, it gives us information for us to figure out what the item is. Well, I guess we could try getting a customer. Oh, let me move this book. I don't want it on the table. Oop. Oops. Go in the... There. Oh, congratulations. Today's the night I met the great Thomas Pope. That's me. Fresh mountain air and a little white dog. Oh, he has a little dog. That's cute. I reserved some room for laughter among friends at shops with cats in them. If you'd be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. So we have to find a hunter's boon. Okay, so I think we have to check the book and see if we can figure out if there's an item called the Hunter's Boon. Yeah, there is. Okay. Primitive item, gain the power of a predator. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts. Simple items without embellishments. Okay. That was not very specific. We have a lot of items in here. A simple item without an embellishment. So if we inspect it, we can look at its color and composition. Move the cursor over different so it's smooth. No, I haven't finished Ghostwire. We're gonna play it more next week, I think. Actually, it said perception, right? Power? That just says power. I bet that that's it, but like, because everything else has some kind of embellishment. This is... I do not like to hold this item. I'm gonna guess that it might be that other one, because all of these kind of have embellishments on them. I don't like how this makes me feel. Well, that's not helpful. I'm gonna guess this one. If we get it wrong, we'll be penalized, but I don't... Oh, we got a raid. Cool. Tiger's tooth, the trophy from a predator. A closer inspection gives a sensation of power. Okay. Oh, we got some more book content for other items. You can add labels to items while inspecting them. I have auto labeling on though, so it should just auto label them. Guess we could do another one. I feel bad that it wakes up the cat every time. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds. Or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house. Told a shadow hold will draw it out. A shadow hold. I wish that the book would let me open it. There we go. Okay. Nope. Okay. Oh. We have a thing that looks like that. Sometimes a jar... Oh, wait. Is a container of any kind. Sometimes a jar, bottle, or some sort of box can be used to contain an oshadic spirit. Pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. Decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. We have something that looks like that. It's this. But it's not like a box. I don't hear anything. Okay. It's made out of bronze. I'm just gonna guess this because it... Oh. It could be this, though. Because this is like a bottle. Well, we'll go with my first instinct, which is this one. Oh! We got cursed from getting it wrong. This is the item I was looking for. Okay. Okay, fine. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, like, mess it up. So it has to be a jar or a bottle. We only have, like, one bottle, though. Because this doesn't have an elaborate design, but this does. Okay. Oh, I see. It's the same thing, but it's, like, turned sideways on this one. Container... I was looking at it straightforward. And we got some more book stuff. There's an auto labeling option. Yeah, we did that. What else is in here? Did we figure this out? Oh, yeah, it has a check mark on it. I don't know what this is, though. Maybe we have to put this where this symbol doesn't exist. So, like, this side doesn't have that symbol. We also still don't have this thing that fits in here. Maybe we'll get it later. Oh, I guess we can get another customer. It's all these ravens flying around Undermere today. Can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. I think we're doing both. We're selling like weird objects to people, but then I think we also have to, we'll get like prompts of like how to find items. And I think like most of the stuff in the shop is also a puzzle, which is kind of crazy. Because there's like a bunch of panels and stuff that we like can't open. And whatever this clock is. Oh, we got a letter. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard. Miss Jones almost threw them out in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does not like to burn things. You look old, maybe there's nothing much here, but I thought of you. Okay, so we need to find hidden desk drawer in the boatyard. Okay, so let's look at our map. Where is... Okay, the boatyard is 8, which is here. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotted timber covers most of the outdoor space. It isn't taken up by upturned boats. Slowly being claimed by weeds. In the middle of this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. He must be from Strange Antiquities, he says. Takes me into a dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water, and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He puts a sheaf of brown papers out of a desk, places them gently in my hands. Oh, we got a bunch of more entries for a book. Apparently, as an afterthought, somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else. As I'm leaving, I have no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. And we found another item. Well, we'll put you over here. What can I do with this? Okay, I think maybe our completed papers can go in this drawer. I really want to figure out this clock thing. Can I change this? If we keep changing it, will it just automatically give us something? Oh, something opened. I heard it. What was it? What opened? What? Okay, wait. So it was the eclipse. Now I'm gonna have to do this all over again. Something opened though. When we had it on. Give us one more. Okay. What did it open though? Oh. Maybe we can't get there because the cat's in the way? But surely it's not this, right? No. This is really hard to, like, maneuver. I don't know what that opened. Oh. Oh. I don't see anything else that we can click on. There's gotta be something. Maybe we can't do that puzzle yet. But it opened something. I heard it. Put an Ossic ring. Ossic. Why is he talking like that? Pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Okay. Ossic ring. Somewhat macabre objects. Originally offerings to the goddess Fortune. I just saw it a favor. Hard to come across now. Occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. An earthly hiss when they hold it up to their ear. Okay, so it's like a circle, and we should hear a hiss. Let's look at this. Okay, it's gotta be this. Made of bone. Closer inspection is a hissing noise. Oh, my model lost tracking for like 2 seconds. I really want to figure out this clock. It's making me mad. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing, to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. And they'll kill if necessary. Didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there and I'd like to know what. Okay, just tell me what you want. A voice of Cernonos. Might be able to put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Okay. Voice. Here. Okay. Voice of Cernonos is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties with skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature, otherwise hidden to us. Pagan god of the forest, typically depicted as a man with antlers. Okay, but that didn't tell me what it... a bronze... Okay, so it's a bronze item. Certain imbued properties. Read the patterns of nature. Okay, so we're looking for something that's bronze. There's a couple of things that look like they're bronze. Okay, this is bronze. It's just nothing to remark. Really? You have nothing to say about this item? I mean, we could go with this. It's bronze. If we're wrong, then we'll pay for it. Okay. A similar looking item appears. Oh, I didn't even see that. Did it really? Oh, it did. I didn't even pick that up. Okay, so not only are we gonna have to look at the description, but if there's a photo, we'll have to see like the different pieces of the photo. Okay, so we could end the day. We didn't get too much of a curse. We did get a little bit because we got that one wrong. I want to figure. I bet the door is behind this cat. Yeah, we can end the day. The black mare thundered through the icy rain. Shining wet in the silver moonlight, her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. Okay. Ominous. What is this? Oh. Are that handcuffs? It is. What the fuck? Okay, so we got a new item. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. So I think we can use these cards on the map. That's gonna be my guess. Me too. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first... So let's see if there's a prison on here. Also, I have no idea what this is. I'll look at that in a sec. It's like a jail. Oh, there's an old jail, which is number 10. So it's here. Oh no, did I lose? Okay, it looks like we're back. We lost connection for like 2 seconds and then my stream came back up. So I'm sorry about that. We're looking at the card if it glitched. Let's see. So it said that escaped prisoner. So I only see one jail on here. So I'm going to assume that it's this one. And then northwest is be this way. So it'd probably be this building. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing as the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all. When suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value, more relieved than elated. I take the tiniest trinket back to the shop for further study and warm drink. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. Oh, the background changed. It's like green this time. I guess we'll put that over here. And I want to look at whatever the hell this other paper is, because it keeps putting it on our objects produce a field. Oh, we don't have a lens, so maybe we can't look at this yet. Well, Verona Green. Oh, well, that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturgus has left his apprentice in charge. Hey, lady, you don't have to come in here. Sorry, that was rude. Yeah, it was. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. These ravens have gotten under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Sure. You were rude to me and you still want me to do you favors. Oh, okay, so this has type of day of the mind. Different imbuement runes, elements, materials. Mundane elements, planetary metals, seasons, weather, like well, I think that'll be helpful. Every time I feel bad that we like wake up the cat when we ring the bell for another customer. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. A horned shackle? That doesn't sound like it's the answer of anything. Are used to bring about change. It's like, why he just, I know, he like jumps every time, and I'm like, no. Oh my god. To be fair, anytime my cat, like, I have 2 cats, and if you wake them up, they make the same face. So every time I'm just like, sorry, I'm sorry. Used to bring about change. Overcome personal demons. Rub the horns between your fingers. Oh, okay, so they're gonna be smooth. So we're looking something with horns, and the horns are gonna be smooth. It's kind of a weird description. Hard and rough, so it's not that. That also sounded terrible. What about this? Oh, this is smooth. And it's got horns. I like this one. There's like this one pendant right here that keeps like, it like follows your cursor. Hi, Allie, how are you? Hope you're having a good day. Hey, we got it right. Make the weird goat thing that you want. Okay. Tired. At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. It's just a guy that, like, mailman. Might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours. For the right price, of course. John Royston? So is it just gonna say farm, or is it gonna be like Royston Farm? Getting off work, about to drive home. That's totally fine. Be careful on your way home. I understand. The drive home always sucks. Let's see. Okay, so we need... Oh, there is a farm. Royston Farm. I don't know why I don't ever start looking at the top first. I always go like looking at the bottom and then going up. Which doesn't make any sense. Can I make this shelf go away? Because I can't see the map. Is this it? 30? Yeah, okay. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not... What? Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates after a lengthy negotiation. I reluctantly hand over the amount that he originally asked for. What did you give us? Oh, that's kind of cool looking. We can put this over here by the bat. And then we finished this, so we'll put this in our drawer where I've been keeping all of our like finished papers. Oh. Hello? There. I want to figure out this clock thing. It's really bothering me. I'm just gonna move this because I have a feeling we're gonna need a lot more space than we have. Oh, I want to put it on the desk. There we go. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to this lady. Our paths crossed late last night on Prince's Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark. On important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother a little later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town. out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always get to manage to get out there as often as I'd like. Maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. A moon heart. There's an index on the back that may be useful to you. Well, is there an entry on here? Apparently not. Okay. Need a moon heart. Moon heart is a Selenic totem. Can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling of such as love or joy and hold tightly to recall the same feeling. Sometimes they feature crescent shapes associated with both Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Okay, so if we look in the picture, there's like an owl, there's a moon, there's a tree, Selenic and Noctic. The moon! Are you addicted to Marvel Rivals? I only played Marvel Rivals a couple of times. And I thought it was fun. But I was careful not to get too obsessed. Because then I would just play it all the time. And then you guys would just have like 50 terrible Marvel Rivals streams because I'm not very good at the game. Oh, you're getting back in it? Yeah. It's gonna get ya. Okay. I don't think there's a thing for that. I wonder if... I was trying to figure out what that other word was. Oh. Is there like a certain symbol for Noctic we need to look at? Okay, there's that weird symbol. Oh, and then there's this. Of the night of the moon branches. 2 disciplines. Okay. So, I don't see anything with like a moon on it. I mean, there's this. It's a moon and a tree. It said it would make us feel happy. And we don't feel anything with that. This is a moon on it. But we don't feel anything from that either. Okay. This is hiding behind this plant. That doesn't really look like a moon to me. That also doesn't really look like a moon. There was an owl in the picture. We do have an owl. Why do you want to cause chaos for the cat? We could try. I could look. Oh, here we go. Warm, loving emotion. So it's gotta be this. Well, this is that clock puzzle, but I can't open it. And when I arranged it to this, something clicked open, but it won't open. And I think that the cat might be in front of it, but I can't get the cat to move. So I don't know if we have to wait for one of the days that the cat moves. Oh, I didn't even think that this had like a moon crescent. I thought that was just his like feathers. No, we can't put stuff on the cat. We put stuff next to the cat. Oh, maybe we can't even do that. the rest of these towel pieces though? Because we're missing 3 more pieces. And this was just the weights. Interesting. A friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. Oh no. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Why do you keep letting her in your house? Suitable pendant that I could leave lying around for her to find out what will reach her. Oh, find that will teach her a lesson and make sure that it never happens again. Oh, I will need to make a choice here. There are no wrong answers, but my decision will no doubt affect the events in motion outside my shop. Okay, so these do have slight branches where, depending on what we pick, will affect stuff later on. So we can either give her a binding seed or a Zia. So I guess let's look at both of those and then decide which one we want to give. Azea is worn around the neck to place them closer to the heart. Instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They can be difficult to remove. Okay, that might be a good thing for them. Or a binding seed. Distinct materials representing the Menek and Weisik. The mind and body. Winding path, the mind is described as a spiral encompassing the body of the seed. It is a form of punishment that amplifies the feelings of guilt and shame. Okay, so we can either make her super fearful and paranoid, which would be kind of hilarious, or we can make her feel... Well, okay, so this is amplifies feelings of guilt and shame, but if she doesn't feel guilty or shameful for stealing them in the first place, I don't think there'll be anything to amplify. I kind of want to fuck some shit up and give her this other one. And make her, like, paranoid. I think that'd be funny. So... instant looking items. So they're a single material, either wood or clay, typically have no symbol or other writings. Okay. A single material with no symbol or writing. Which is wood or clay. Well, it said you wear them around their neck, right, though? So it would be something that would hang. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. Single item, wood or clay. That's bronze, probably. What is this? I'm gonna assume that if we pick it up, it'll say, like, that we're afraid. I have a strong sense of being watched. This is bronze, though. That's also bronze and iron. That's 2 things. Do we not have one? It's wood and stone. This is silver. No, this has an embellishment on it, so it can't be that. This... Is there... I feel like I'm missing it somewhere. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Hmm. I feel like this was it, but it's not clay, it's bronze. I'm gonna try this because I think that might be. Oh yeah, that was it. Okay, so it was still single material, but it wasn't like specifically bronze or clay, or wood or clay. No other symbols or markings can be worn around the neck. Sense of paranoia. Okay, have fun. Have fun ruining your former friend's life. They found a man just now in that house where all of the ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. Well, okay. Yeah. If her friend is like stealing all of her stuff, then like I don't blame her for wanting to like do something crazy. But like also stop letting that person into your house to steal your stuff. They keep coming back. All black they were. Oh, his eyes were. It was like they weren't. He's talking very strange. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg. I'm taking a libula to see us safely through. Okay, so we gotta find a libula. Libula. It sounds like a bone, like a tibula. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. An imbuement of wisdom. Okay, so an imbuement of wisdom, so it must have like a symbol. There's power in symbology, not merely decorative. It doesn't say what type of item, and there's no photo here to help us. So let's look in the other book and see if... I think there was something for wisdom. Okay, wisdom looks like a little... almost like a crown. So I'm gonna assume... I have the hiccups really bad. I'm gonna assume that the that it's gonna have... I'm gonna scoop myself a little bit so you guys can see this meter. I'm gonna assume that it's gonna have that symbol. Oh wait, this has that symbol on it. It's made of bronze. I don't think that that'll help us, but it should... Oh, okay. Well, it has the wisdom symbol on it, so I'm gonna guess that it's this. Oh, beginning. I think we've only gotten one wrong so far, which is pretty good. We haven't had to fight off of the the like possession yet. We're too good at this game. I say that now, we're only on like day 2. I want to figure this out. I also want to see if maybe there's something... Can I want to see if there's something that fits in this. No. No. Does this fit? No. We don't have the item that fits yet. Let's see. Hmm. What about this? I bet we just don't have the item yet. Doesn't seem like anything fits in it. Hmm. It's got like a... It's like oddly shaped. Wonder if... So I'm gonna guess that like the item that we have is gonna have some kind of like flower design. And that will have to do something with it to get it in that box, probably. Yeah, let's put this back. Maybe. Okay. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head where he had sliced himself with a diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. What the hell is that? Maybe that's like buildings on the map? It kind of looks like a key. But I don't know a key that would look like that. It's gotta be buildings. I can't imagine that that would not be what that is. Oh, we're loading. Okay, well, let's see if we can maybe find that somewhere. Okay. I wish I could make this shelf go away. 'Cause I can't see with it here. Oh, oops. I think that we can just zoom in with our, like, magnifying glass. And that kind of looks... Where's my card? Let's put this over here. So... yeah. Okay, so we need... I don't know. This is kind of... I don't even... Looking for one that has like a little squiggly bit. I mean, this looks similar right here. Squiggly bit. I bet it's... It could be this one. Which means it would be this section of it, I think. Oh, we got it right. God, that was hard. There's a narrow gap between the two houses. I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly, I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long hidden treasure. I'm glad you think so. Okay, we got 2 items for that. Will that item... I mean, this doesn't have a flower. Can we push stuff on it? Is this just like a... Hmm. Will that fit in that thing? I don't think so. 'Cause it doesn't have a flower on it. I just really want to figure that out. Okay. Let's see. Good after... Oh, morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. It's just a big scratch on her face. Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford? Seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. Oh, that's the guy that was in that warehouse or whatever. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't know. I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful and evocant will have some effect. Okay. Well, we'll see if we have one. Okay, this is like a heart. And a scale, so maybe we have to use a scale. Stone items weighs the same as a man's heart, according to a popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items, nevertheless important, should not stray more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. They're placed on the chest of those in a coma. Okay, so it's a stone item. It has truth, like, on here. I wonder if there's a symbol for truth that we need to look at? No, we didn't figure out the clock. It's bothering me. I heard it click when we turned the moon phase, but I don't know where it clicked at. It won't let me, like, click on anything. Is there something for truth? Can I pull the thing at the bottom? Like this? I can't pull anything here. I tried. The only thing that we can pull is this. And we can flip the, like, clock thing around. Because this is just a candle. Looking for something where oh, wait, there is a symbol for truth. It's like a... almost looks like a fish. So, we need a stone item. Probably we'll have that symbol on it somewhere. What is this? No. Oh, I wonder if we even have this. It's gotta weigh 1 pound. I mean, this is stone, but it doesn't have the symbol on it. Maybe it's not going to. Yeah, I'm overthinking it. Oh, if you mean like pull the thing at the... you mean this thing? That's how you change the phase. So like if we pull it, it like changes it. Silver. It said it was stone. Whatever it is has to weigh 1 pound. What did they say they were looking for? So it's a stone item and it has to weigh 1 pound. I guess it could be one of these. This is stone. This is also stone. Oh, that's a good point. Like a stone feather. I don't see anything like that. This is made out of wood. So this is like a tooth, but we already looked at that. The rock with the hand? Oh, this thing? So this is a gemstone. And it's made out of iron. So it probably is... It's too heavy. I guess we should just start weighing stuff. It's still a little heavy. Is this a stone? What is this? It's glass. That's too light. This is the same. We'll hold on to that. Let's look at this too. Oh, yeah, because this is also a little too heavy. Yeah, let's try this. Okay. Oh, I got it. Stone, weighing on my scales. The thing that threw me off was like the weird painted symbol on it. Got some more book entries. I'm looking over my shoulder all day. They're supposed to be the friend, because isn't that the necklace? No way she came to get help from us after like stealing the necklace that we gave her friend for her to steal. That's so funny. Something is coming for me. I can feel it. I want a shield charm. I need to run away. Do we have to actually give her one? That's really funny. So she did end up stealing that necklace from her friend again? That cracks me up. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled. Exotic spirit or wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Some charms make use of the art of symbology. That didn't give me very much information. Protection. Some small effect. Okay, that was very not helpful. So maybe it has this symbol on it. Like a protection. Didn't we have something with that? Was this? I guess it could be the black hand. This has that symbol though. That's what I want. Does this make us feel safe? Yeah, I think maybe we go. Maybe we go with symbol. Okay, we got it. I want to know what that hand is for though. That's really cool. Got more papers. I want to figure this out. It's bothering me. I wish the cat would just scoot over like just a hair. Something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it So I left it where I found it, but what if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed all overgrown with ivy. Why were you over there, sir? Let me draw a quick map for you there. If you think it's cursed, why do I have to go look at it? Okay, is this a church? Maybe? There's some trees and some water. Okay, well, let's take this paper with us. Is there like a church or something? Number 4 is a church. Okay, so that's this. I don't think there's trees. Well, there's like a body of water there, but there's no like body of water in a little shed. I mean, it might be right here. This doesn't seem right. There's nothing here. Oh, uh-oh. No! Oh, no. Alright, no worries. Thank you. Enjoy your lurk. I hope you get some rest. Work at 6 a.m. is brutal. Okay, so that wasn't it. There's also a convent. It's number 18. There's no... I don't think that's right. Okay, so maybe we go by... Oh, wait. There's another church. Church... Maybe bottom middle? So there's also this one that has water and this one that has water. We could try this one first. Oh no. Okay. We'll try the other one. Let's see. This one? Oh, there we go. It's hard. Sometimes, like, it's hard to tell because the shape looks the same. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over on one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest of the mottled green cloak. I found what I'm looking for. Parts of the ivy have been torn away, recently revealing an amulet hanging from the rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it. I notice that there's another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Oh, this one's kind of cool. The 2 leaves. Do we have room to put this up here? Put this one over here. Oh, this lady's back. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come back from Hungerford House, where I've been helping Dr. Robertson, looking for any clues about what happened there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Oshadic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens, very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to take a trip to Gleeson Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. But first, I would like a vestiger, whatever this is. We don't want it spreading. Oh, whoops. A vestiger. The hell is that? Let's see. Okay, so we don't get any photo help. Can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. What? That's all the information that we have? Can we use a candle? Maybe? So it would probably glow blue, I would think. Watch me be just like completely wrong. Oh, it's gotta be this. Nothing else is changing the color. Okay. Let's go with that. Oh. I almost sneezed. Okay. Moonstone Guardian, that sounds cute. I want to find this clock. Every time I look at it, I'm like, man, this is really annoying. Two days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower. When they made a discovery, their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. I don't know what these little excerpts are for. There's a key? Yeah, it looks like it. After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind lock and key. Okay, lock and key are like capitalized. Oh my god. My brain just like went completely blank when I was talking. Oh. After a disagreement between two houses. Let's look if there's like a lock and key house. Mary Bell, Mossy Wood. There's a Keystone Manor, which is 13. And oh, there's a lock house, which is 7. So oh yeah, okay, lock and key, lock house, Keystone Manor. And it said it was where? Behind. Between two houses, buried behind. So, like in one of these? Or this one? I'm wasting my time. Well, the cat's standing up today. I was wrong. Okay. Then it's gotta be this one. Oh no. Am I completely wrong? Buried behind lock and key. What constitutes behind? Oh, you think it's this? Oh, you're probably right. I guess I was thinking behind is like up, but yeah, behind. Behind could have definitely been down on the map. A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Lock. Oh, that's sad. Buried at the foot of the slab, I found an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Oh, oop. Oh, whoa, that's cool. Why are you standing up today instead of sleeping? Okay. I wish we could also find the other tile pieces that were missing on that board and open this. I need like a key for that though. So also this was, I bet we can do something with. And then this goes to this piece, but I don't think we have the thing to open that yet. I haven't seen anything with that like flower symbol. And I don't think that this is it. Because even though it's kind of shaped the same, it's like, I just don't think that that's the one. Oh, he's back. Well, the shop is still standing. That's something. See what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for long. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. I'm going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. Oh, he brought us another item. I can always rely on Quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. Quiet Susan? We got a jar. Well, okay. The evocant didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. It's strange. At times he appears almost awake, but he is deep in some kind of trance and I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect that this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give up so easily. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. Okay, a sleep vessel. 6 points of a sleep vessel. So there's 6 sides. 6 thalamic disciplines: Selenic, Dradic, Noctic, Diurnic, Wisec, Menic. They help people stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time, repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle, as though the undreamed nightmares I struggled with that word so badly. The undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. Okay, so it's something with 6 points. Maybe this thing? This has 6 points. Does it tell us anything? No. Are these also some kind of gemstone? I'm gonna guess that it's this. It's not our only 6-pointed thing, but it didn't tell us really what... Oh, what was wrong? Okay. Help people stay awake. Alright, well. We also have this. Does it tell us if we feel like more awake? Darkness to it hold untold fears inside. Well, I mean, if it's holding nightmares, right? Althea O'Shea. Many years ago, I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it, and its power died soon after. It's about time that I replaced it. A silent breath. It sounds ominous. Those that consider the white heart a prize to be claimed, but there is no glory to be had by killing such a noble creature, noble guardian of the forest. Silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Okay. So it's got to have some part of like a deer. I mean, this looks like a deer. It's made out of clay, though. Part of a stag. Well... the only thing that we have that's stag-like is this. But I don't think it's gonna be that. Oh no. Oh, our meter's really high. No. Okay, let's think about this a little bit more. Small token from a living white stag. Oh, what is this? Glass filled with a blue liquid. Oh, a white hair. Maybe that's like a stag hair? Okay, that's what it was. Oh, we were right. A potential trophy for a stag. Oh, I didn't even look at our perception. I was just like, well, I'll take the gamble. Rufus Shelley. I've always wanted to try a Daedalus link. I have a personal interest in the celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks. And now I have a good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs and would like to and this would seem like the safest way to approach it. Why can't you just use a ladder? Daedalus link. Powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile. What? How is that safer than just using a ladder? The levitation field. The field is extremely fragile. However, it would be prudent not to take risks. These items are surprisingly light in weight. Designs vary, but they might point out to some facet of flight. A feather or wings of a bird or an insect, for example. So we're looking for something that's super lightweight with like some kind of wing or feather motif. Okay. There's nothing really with like wings or feathers over there. We have this bird and a bat. Those both have wings. Don't get any kind of... I guess we could see if it's like super light. Yeah, you and I were on the same track. The bird and the bat are like the only kind of winged things that we have. This seems pretty light though. Yay! We did it. The ravens are back, I see. This town is really obsessed with these ravens. Looks like it's going to be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleeson Castle. My family has lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust hidden in the corners. Oh no, are we getting another map to look at stuff? All I ask is that you stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom. And run anything you find by me first, of course. Okay. Oh. Walk past the main staircase and turn left, follow that corridor down. Oh boy. Okay. Let's just set that there. Oh. Oh no. Use the buttons. Okay. So this said, walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow the corridor down to the end. Go through the door to the left. There's a small plinth in the corner of the room with an item. Okay, main staircase, turn left. Corridor to the end. Go to the door. Okay, this is first floor. This is ground floor. The grand hallway. Okay, so the turn left. Go all the way down. And it'd be the door on the left. The plinth is not hard to spot in the corner of the room next to the small writing desk. A glass jar houses an object mentioned in Edmund's notes. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on my way out, who encourages me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. Oh, we got a new book. Oh, now we're gonna have to analyze gemstones too. This is cool. It's got like a moon. Well, let's put this book with our books. And we'll put this over here. And we'll put this map down here with our other map. And then this drawer's been where we've been putting papers. I still haven't figured out this thing or the clock. I feel like I'm being really dumb about this clock. I don't know. At the end of the long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo came to a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. What? Is that gonna be on the new map or the old one? Oh god. Maybe we'll look on the new map first, because there's less. Okay. Let's see. Is there a room that looks like this? Not over there. Oh wait, this looks like a portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, we'll put this over here. Oop. He's laying down today. I need you to move away from my clock so I can figure this stupid clock out. Hmm. Where did it click, though? That's the question. Okay, that made a clicking noise. But what clicked? Yeah, I just like, I don't see anything. There's like nothing for me to click on. I can't like pull this open. I don't think it's related to this. I think this is a separate issue. Yeah. Huh. I don't know. Not sure about the fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with these damn ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Hiccups. Better off inside, I reckon. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you will at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there is a certain energy about it, not entirely welcoming either. I wonder. Okay, so we're looking for a triangle inside trees with, is that gonna be on this map? The only trees that we have are down here and I can't even see a triangle, so I'm gonna assume it's not at the bottom of that. What does that mean? Mars in winter, rising in summer. The plates under the desk? Like these? I think that it's just that we can set items on it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe they're like... I wonder if they're weighted? Let's see. Oh. Do they have to be 3 specific ones? What do we have to put there, though? Maybe it's something with this? What was that rune? I don't even remember. Is that the yellow book? No. It was the red book? Maybe they have to have that symbol on it? That's a protection rune. Huh. Do we have 3 items of the protection? It could be something that we learn about later. A lot of the shop is like puzzles, but sometimes we don't have the... I know that this has that symbol on it. But I don't think that's entirely the answer. Yeah, we might not have maybe the items for it yet. I'm glad that you pointed that out though, because I thought it was just another section to put stuff. But it's definitely weighted for a reason. Huh. Okay. So we're looking for trees like a triangle. None of that. I don't see a triangle in any of those trees. Right there. Don't see anything there. Oh wait. That's maybe this? Sure enough, I approached the center of the curious triangle copse at the heart of the Heathwood. I come across a clearing. A tree that has been split in two stands at the center. Sunlight breaks through. And I take a deep breath of cleansing pine and earth. Almost immediately, I'm struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there's something unusual here at the heart of the wood. Yeah, it's... That's how I keep feeling. I'm like, man, there's like a puzzle everywhere. Everything's a puzzle and I can't figure out anything. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangle shape. Okay, we got more hands and like another circle pendant. This one has a bunch of symbols on it. Okay, well, let's put all the hand stuff over here. Because then we at least know if it's something with hands, there's probably over here somewhere. I'm gonna put that there. We finished that. So this can go in our drawer. So that I don't think that we still have to do that. Because like for this one, something goes in here, but it looks like it has like a flower symbol. And I don't think we've gotten anything that has like a flower symbol in the middle at all yet. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled because I'm gonna assume that that's gonna open this other part at the bottom. Also, I wish there was an easier way to open that. Gus Foley. It has been many years since I performed the rite of the red knives, but I can still remember every step. I don't know what that means, sir. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford spire. Tried that place in Arnside, and they sent me here. Okay, Orford spire. Let's see. Does our book have anything about it? During the Rite of the Red Knives, an Orford spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although perhaps not for the goat. Okay, so we have like a pot. There's like some horns. So we're probably looking for something with horns that can be submerged. And then... we have anything with 2 horns? We have this, but we already used that, so it can't be that. We have this. Does it make us feel anything? Sense of foreboding? I mean... we also have this. Crackling energy. It's supposed to give us clarity. Oh wait, there's also this. But it doesn't tell us anything. The only thing that we have that has horns like that is this. Because this we already figured out. This just said a crackling energy. If we get it wrong, we'll just have to... oh, no. Okay. Vitality and clarity of thought. Bloody crown? Do we have a crown? I don't even see a crown. Fully submerged. Maybe that's just supposed to be the goat. And, oh, a spire. So that would be like a tower, wouldn't it? The only other one that we have is this one. Right by the black hand. You think it's like this thing? This white thing? Oh! I mean, it does look like it's bloody. I bet you're right. Oh, wait, no. I wanted to just move this. Can I move this? Thank you. I was looking for something with like 2 prongs. But yeah, you're right. It does have like blood on it. Yeah, you did it! 2 of the points of the item are visible. Oh, that's what threw us off. Well, threw me off was that we only saw 2 of them. Closer inspection, dried blood. Huh. Well, okay. That kind of reminds me of the thing from Pan's Labyrinth, not gonna lie. I wanna figure out some of these. Yeah, I don't trust that man either. Why are you guys doing this weird ritual? I need to go away for a few days again. The Order of the Black Veil will have information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is, I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? It'll be the first time that I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Why can't you just grab it yourself? This is your shop. Okay, Guise of Lillian. This is like shells and fossils. Item can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. Used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures that have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries. Petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, devil's toenails. The Guise of Lillian is one such object. Okay, so we're looking for something that's made out of like bone or fossil teeth. Okay. Guys, what is this made out of? Because there's this like purple thing here. This is slate, so that's a stone. I mean, there's this. Flesh. Gold. Does this give us anything? It's really the only like bone thing, because this was like a stone, and then this was iron. It's not like a fossil. If it's fossils, there's a thing by the jar that looks like a shell. Oh, this thing. Yeah. Out-of-body feeling and my hands belong to someone else. We could try this. I think you might be right about that. Hey, you got 2 in a row. I didn't even pick up that that was probably a fossil piece. I thought it was like just part of it, like a gold piece. No, you're good. Please. The item has an ammonite. An out-of-body feeling. You're fine, trust me. You're okay. I don't need to struggle for 5 minutes. Let's see what else is next. Oh, is that a cat? It certainly is. Mice have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. I do hope that I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a special shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been painting. She's not taking my cat, I'm not letting her. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit of a loss. I don't know. Oh, stop talking, I can't read. I'll never be able to see again, but if there's anything in your collection that might help me paint again, I feel a little foolish for asking. Seems like such a small thing. So she wants either an Aries remnant or a spirit eye. Let's see what those... I don't think we've ever come across this other one before. Synesthesia, where colors and tones, light and shadow can be felt through touch. Used by those who work in low light conditions such as miners, gemstones, Aries remnant, arranged in the shape of constellation. Or what was the other one? A spirit eye? Did we find something? That sounds familiar. Oh, we haven't found one of those yet. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window to the world that should not be seen. Others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It's not clear exactly how they do show. Another layer beneath the visible world, perhaps. A layer that requires something more. We draw their power. I feel like this... She's a painter. I feel like this synesthesia one would be better than, like, just showing her, like, another dimension. Uh-oh. Okay. So that is... Colors, objects induce a form of... They're sometimes used by the... So there's gemstones and an Aries remnant arranged in the shape of the constellation. So we're looking for something that... Hopefully we have one of these. Has gemstones arranged in that way. Oh, maybe this. That looks similar. But it doesn't say that we see anything, right? Don't hear anything. Let's say what kind of gemstone that is. It just says dark purple. I wonder if our gemstone book has anything in it about, like, Aries. I mean, amethyst is a purple stone. Iolite is also purple stone. No. I say we maybe go with this. Ah, we did it. I don't know why it didn't let us see. You know, you would think like when we touched it, it would show us like colors. When I touched it, it was like, there's nothing, it's just smooth. I want to figure this out. It's Raven, so done for 3 more poor buggers. I cannot read when they talk like this. 2 of them at Kargath. Another fella, a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. X amulet is the eye because of Doctor Strange. I mean, it could be. It could be. Any of the ones that don't have little tags, we haven't figured out yet. People are getting panicky. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. And now this fog. The night's drawing in and me working late. I refuse to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. Something nice. A sun bond. Okay, sun bond. Okay, no worries. Let's see. A small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly. Non-precious metal, housing a gemstone of light. So it must have like a sunstone or something in it. That's gonna be my guess. Carry the warmth and light of the sun. And it'll probably be warm. Non-precious metal with probably a sunstone. This one's orange. I don't feel anything. Is it warm? Okay, so it's gotta be this. Is that looks like, I guess we could look at our gemstone book, but I think that that probably is what that looks like to me. It has amber, yellow or orange. Yeah, sunstone. I mean, that kind of is what that looks like. Stone of light made of bronze is no. Woo! Bend your ear to the trees. Welcome back. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you use something as stirring a whole nut? What is this? Need a Holgan Grim. What the hell is that? Holgan Grim. Eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth, to seek his judgment, and the path of the warrior to help the dead fight their way. Sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth, path of the warrior. Okay, I'm gonna assume that this is the priest. So he has like a mask. It says that it's worn by the priest. So it has a mask with two horns. This has like a torch, but I mean, okay, let's see. I don't see anything with horns over there. The only thing that we have, I guess this kind of looks like a mask. Does it say anything about death? Sense of foreboding. It also has a gemstone on it. I'm just gonna guess that it's this. The sketch shows a priest wearing the mask. Index, we can use a sketch of Holgar. Oh, we could have looked at the index. And then the gemstone. I have a feeling as we go on, these are going to get really hard. Inside was a reason they had toiled so hard, a small black casket, a very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Okie dokie. Oh, I thought it was just a rock. It was stairs. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. So that must be back in that house map that we got. That was this one. Let's pull up this card. Up the stair. Well, okay, it doesn't say which stairs. Left and left again. So if we go up the stairs, it would be this. But we can't turn left. So if we go up these stairs, we end up here. Left, and then left again. Second on the right. Is that this one? Oh, no, it was not. Okay. Second on the right. Left, left again. So go up the stairs, and we turn left, and we turn left again. Second on the right. Wait. I was facing it backwards. Oh, my brain. Grand four-poster bed dominates the room, but my eye is drawn to a portrait on the far wall. It depicts a brown-haired woman of simple beauty with a raven perched on her shoulder. Elizabeth, Edmund's late wife. All at once, I realize I am intruding in this personal space, and I leave feeling guilty and uneasy. That was wrong. That was wrong. The bedroom was wrong. Okay, alright. Up the stairs. Yeah, we can't go left here. Okay, so it has to be this is the only stair. Well, I mean, there's towers. I don't think it would be that, though. I think this is... Okay, up the stairs. So that would go here. Left. And then left again. And it was the bedroom. Oh, God. Second on the right. So we clicked these two, yeah? We didn't click this one. No! I don't understand. Am I dumb? I feel dumb. What is this? It's gotta be one of these rooms. There's only 3 rooms here. That was not second on the right. That was third. That was a third room. Oh my god. It does have a door. I didn't even notice that. I'm like yelling and oh my god. I'm really struggling with this map. Maps are not my forte, as we've clearly seen. Bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishing. Cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains let some light in, but more importantly, they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill all this time. Okay. Those fingers? The ring? Put that by our hand stash. Oh my god. Helena Appleton. That's a cute name. I can never get any peace in my house. When am I going to find the time to do writing? Tried beeswax, but it makes my ears sore. And besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. I heard you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil. It's a gems from book. There we go. It's not there. It's here. Items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name. I think the designs reflected in their design. Quite different uses, however. The plant overcomes deafness and anvil will dampen sound. Even be tuned to filter out certain noises but allow others to be heard. So it must have like a poppy on it. And it'll probably let us not hear stuff. Something with a poppy. I don't see anything with a flower on it. I mean, there's like that tower. It's the only thing that has like plants, but I don't think that that is gonna be. It was. They'll have something to do with the poppy plant. Quite different uses, and then it'll like deafen sound. Oh, it has leaves. Maybe it's that leaf. The leaves? If we... It doesn't say that, like, we can't hear anything, though. It just says it's warm. Oh, sentence sound. It doesn't say that it, like, dampens sound, though, and it's supposed to. That looks like the thing, though. We don't have anything else with, like, leaves. Oh, this one? Oh, sounds are muffled. Yeah. This is on... Cool. Gray's Grace. I do a shadow catcher. I wish we could get the key for this. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Cat jumping. Must be the apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. Speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. That can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an Elva stone if you have one. Elva stone. Let's see. What is the Elva stone gonna have? Elva stones can be used to relieve the discomfort. Otherwise, incurable ailments such as Braxis or burning blood. Planetary metal used associated with Selenic, so that was like the moon stuff. Connection is also reflected in their design. What is that? Burning blood. Okay, it didn't tell us anything. It also didn't tell us anything about Braxis. So maybe... Not that. Where's the symbol one? Was there something specific for... Yeah, it's just the moon. So we have 3 moons. We have this one, and then this one. Ethereal quality. Of course. Oh wait. Is there a specific... Can I click on this, please? Planetary metal. Which ones were planetary metals? Was that in our other book? This book? Materials. Planetary. Oh, there it is. Planetary metal. So it can be copper, gold, iron, lead, quicksilver, silver. Okay, so it's gotta be silver is the only planetary metal for the moon. Was this one silver? Yeah, it might be this. I don't know. Well, we did it! What is that? I'll put this up here, I guess. The cat follows our mouse. I didn't even realize that. It's funny. Oh, this lady is back again. I've been doing some reading. Let's see what you make of this. She gave us more papers. The fisherman they found yesterday has been up at Wyatt Beck, so I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. Well, it's bloody minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. I'll do it all wrong anyway. Okay. Did you need some? You just came to drop off those papers? Okay, bye. I've been wearing a pendant that I found at the library and it does something to me. Well, why are you wearing it? It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. Why would you just put something random on? It is rather pretty though. Someone told me I need a Cusick purifier and that this is the place to get one. Or you could just take it off and not put it back on. You don't have to wear stuff that you find. The small topaz gemstone, known as the Eye. It is placed in a strong smelling liquid, usually some potent barley spirit or vinegar. She's listening to read. Yeah, she's like, I found this thing and I put it on and then I like, you know, it did some terrible things, but I don't want to take it off. So like, what? Rings or amulets submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon are cleansed. Okay, so it's gotta be something that smells like vinegar, has like a liquid. And then it has like something in it. Wasn't there something, was it this? That... It's not... Oh, something rattling around in there. Strong odor, when I shake it, it rattles. So maybe it's that. It said it was something submerged in vinegar and vinegar would stink. Oh. There we go. Yay! Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. The symbol on that was vinegar. The symbol for vinegar. I thought it was just like a cross. I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built Strange Antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere, according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know all of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. It's slow work, but I made it a bit of a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? Oh, those are the things that we were trying to figure out. I've learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. This journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you make of it. Oh, we were trying to figure that out. Alcove key. A horned shackle. The evocant. There's a moon something. Writing is dense and spidery, so it's not easy to decipher. Welcome, Grim. Where was the... Okay, this was the evocant. Yeah. And... which one was the horned shackle? Was that this? Oop. And then we needed a moon something. I think it's dense and spidery. We have something that was called moon something. Oh, that's a good catch. The order might matter. There's... oh, the only thing that we have labeled that is a Moonstone Guardian. Tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Okay. Let me move this. Moonstone Guardian. I don't think we found that yet. Maybe this? Yeah, we do have Selenic items too. It's not bad. What did it say about that? It was just a comforting guardian. Lavasphere, Noctic Sight. Tend to take... Comforting Guardian. Maybe we don't have the item yet for that? I don't really see anything that could be... We have this. Nope. Moonstone Guardian. I thought it would be this, because I think that that on top there is a moonstone. But maybe since we haven't figured out the Moonstone Guardian yet, it's not gonna let us. Because I'm pretty sure that's what that is. Well. A stone, a sun bond. Oh, maybe the Selenic totem. Yay! Oh my god, this is so much stuff. Okay. We'll put this over here because there's like another tree thing. Oh, we got more of those tiles. Are these cups? We'll put these over here. I don't know what these are for. I'm gonna move this here. So we got more of these. My theory with these is that there's like missing ones on certain sides. But that doesn't really make sense, because... like, this one's missing this one. But this one kind of isn't missing this. This one has that one. That one has that one. That one has... so that doesn't make sense. And we're still missing one. Hmm. Yeah, that doesn't really make sense because they're like, oh, wait, okay. I think they go in a specific pattern, maybe. Where'd the other one go? Yeah, the same pattern. So this would go here. We're still missing one, though. This one would go... where does this one go? It would go here. Well, I was right with that one. Just not in the right way. Okay. And then this one... like go here. We still are missing one. There isn't another one in here. Man, I want to know where the other one is now. Oh, why is this down here? Oh wait, this was over here. Put it there. I'm just gonna put this here. I think it disappears at the end of the day. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I've tried St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. I would love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. It's a hearing charm. A hearing charm. Hearing charms take the form of animals known for their hearing. Simple trinket that amplifies sound. With a hard of hearing, they are curiously enjoyed by the young and old alike. Of course, they have a more devious applications too, for eavesdropping and private conversation. I think the only thing that we have is like the bat. We don't have anything with like rabbits. We could inspect it and see if it... every sound has become louder. Okay, so it's gotta be that. Yeah, you and I were on the same page for that. And it is the shape of a bat. I really like this little bat necklace. I think it's super cute. We're on day 6. At camp that night, one of the pair had awoken with a pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing 2 things at the same time. 1, a part of his mind was not his own, and 2, the casket wanted to be open. I want to know what this story is that it keeps telling us. Is this a person? Like a statue? I have to find this statue. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Maiden in the tower. Is that going to be in the house? Maiden in the tower points the way. Well, let's look here first. Maiden in the tower points the way. And there's a couple of... there's a couple of towers, but... there's Not really any trees, there's just like one section of trees. Let's look at our other map. There's Galfrey's Tower, which is 22. I don't see any other tower, really. Okay. Galfrey's Tower is 22. 25, 23. It's over here. I don't see a, in the tower points away, I'm buried among the trees. I don't see... Okay, there's like trees here. We could try that. Yeah, I don't see like another tower. It's like the only one on here. Because this is... Oh, whoops. I don't think those are trees. I don't know what that is. So this. And the card, though, is just pointing left. Well, we'll try this little bit of trees here, because it's closest. Oh, okay. Yeah, it says the maiden in the tower, but I don't see a maiden in a tower. I didn't see one on here either. I wish I could make this shelf disappear. Because it's kind of hard to see the... Because there's 4 towers. But there isn't anything that says there's like a maiden. Or Hardwick. Okay, Hardwick Tower is this one. To the vaults, a grand hallway. But like I can't, the only trees on this map are like down here. Go to the tower. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. We could try and go to the tower and see. No, we didn't. We could click on Galfrey's Tower and see if that works. That's a good point too. Okay, that's what we needed to do. I was making it more complicated than it was. I climb the narrow winding stair to the top of the tower and am rewarded with views across the Lake Undermire. I'm not alone in the tower. Standing in the center of a circular platform is a statue of a young woman, the maiden. Her outstretched arm points due east across the rooftops of Undermere and beyond. Okay, so now we have to open that back up and go east to the trees to the east. This? Okay. Trees to the east. Or there's this. That's like really far away though. Due east from the tower though would be this. I find what I'm looking for in the small cavity carved in a sturdy oak tree. I look around half expecting to see someone. There's nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss, gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Yeah, I was like, the other one's closer, but it's not straight east. Oh, it's kind of cute. Looks like it's wearing a giant hat. Put him over here. I walked up the beck a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up, blackened they were. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Calgarth Howell now. I spoke to Dr. Robinson earlier, and she said that 2 women they found there are still the same, in the same state as the others, a trance, and their eyes are all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. It was Anna Bryant. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about, second from the left in the row of 4. I found myself outside a store 3 days ago and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had a bad, ominous feel to it. It has taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better for you to see for yourself what's out there. Okay, so Naylor Island is this, and it was the northern tip, row across, second from the left in a row of 4. Southern tip, we would row second from the left in a row of 4. That would be like this one. I don't know exactly what I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly was prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering through the loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above its opening, its antlers smeared with dark red substance, and a large melted candles pool out onto a wooden floor on either side. In the center of the altar, there is a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that this has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole in any way of opening it at all. After a while, I notice an inscription that simply says, "I open to the voice." Okay, so do we have something that's like voice? Oh, why did that? Okay, let's see. There's a voice of Sir Nunos, which I think he had antlers, yeah, and there was like a antler motif on there. And this was the necklace, wasn't it? Let's try that. Hopefully we get this right. Chest opens to reveal a golden totem. I can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they're coming back for any time soon. Oh, this was really cute. I love this. My cute little cat. They're matching. Let's move this paper out of the way. Lester Crowley. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. It is not my intention to bring your attention to a matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flirtation. Can you just speak normally, please? A lead in the heart of the thalamic art. The lead heart. I don't either. Like, please. I just want to know what you need. Oh my God. That was too much. His items depict the god Cernunnos in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to the core of lead hidden inside by a modest exterior. He's a flirt. He didn't want to come up straight and tell us, like, I need something because I'm terrible at flirting. They're said to kindle romantic interests that are sometimes given as wedding gifts. So, Cernunnos in his non-human form, so I'm going to assume that it's like a deer or heavier. We have one deer item that we have not figured out, which is this. That seems quite heavy. I wonder if we inspected it, if we'll be like, we feel super nice. Nope. Maybe if he stops talking like that, he'll be able to get a date. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled. I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean... It is new. Okay. That's the flower! Okay, wait. Now we gotta... get this to... Okay. Can we do something with it? Can I poke it? Okay. What did the thing look like? Two on the side, one on the bottom, and then another on that left bottom side. So this one and is it straight across? I think it was these two and this one. Oops, I didn't pick it up. That looks right. More stuff. Let's put this over here. What is this? Another notebook? I wish I could click on this. On curses and their effects. Oh. We're gonna have to learn more about curses. Neurosis of the flesh. Burning from the inside out. Okay. What a joy. Is there anything else in here? Can I take this back? No. I just don't get this back now? I guess not. I can't take it out. Well, we'll just put this back away. Now I just have to figure out this. Eventually. Oh. It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens than the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. They said that it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. Oh no, I clicked the button. I will be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. Do not see eye to eye with the head of collections at Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. Oh, that's funny. I think that was the other game was Strange Horticulture was our first game. This is the second game, Strange Antiquities. I will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. I wonder if we exist in the same world. I'm getting distracted, but I want to look and see if we're in the same town. Strange Antiquities, we're 29. Oh yeah, it is. Strange Horticulture is number 2. What happens if I click on it? Curious plant shop on the edge of town is a quiet haven away from the bustle of the center. Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away some time there, but I have important work to do, and yet an hour later I find myself leaving the shop with a potted palliance and a weight off my shoulders. I've been chatting with the proprietor about the similarities and differences between our two disciplines with a gentle purring hellboar curled up on my lap. We got a cute plant. I'm gonna put this somewhere. I guess we can just put it next to the cat. What does he need? A Scythian charm. I wasn't even listening to him because I was like distracted by the fact that we existed in the same world. Wanted a Scythian charm. That's this. Older Scythian charms are carved out of wood. But the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical. Used by horticulturists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather. Usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the... Okay, so it's technically raining, so it should be warm. They said that it's made out of wood. Let's take a look at what this is. Does this feel warm to us? It's hard and cold. This is also made out of wood. Rough and gnarled, but it doesn't say that it's warm. Here's this. Looks like it's also wood. Also doesn't say that it's warm. Why is this just sitting here? Yeah. Okay, is there anything else on there? Planetary metals, no two are identical. I think you're right. I think that the wood is probably misleading. So we're looking for something. It'll just be warm and tingly because it's raining. Okay, that doesn't narrow it down very well. Does this feel warm? No. We're just gonna have to touch everything. I don't think it'll be the cup things, but I guess it could. I don't really know what these are. They each have like different things on them. Okay. Because the other thing is it doesn't say that it's like only one thing either. This is... no. Oh, this is that this part is warm. I try this. Oh, okay. Oh my god. It said it was warm. It had like little branches and I was like, that could be. But I guess it was just warm. It wasn't warm and tingly. This also just is warm. Maybe this? Let's see what this looks like. Warm and vibrating with energy. This one's plant themed. Maybe this? Gold and silver with the planetary metals. Leaves hinted at horticulture. Okay. I was like, I don't know. I'm at a loss. We have so many items now. I actually kind of want to move this over. What is she saying? I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature to help their symptoms. Yeah, they did not give us very much to go off. That was kind of a shot in the dark. I've tried so far to find symptoms. I'm finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained. They're always trying to leave. If nothing else, Duranthium tea from a restful mother might get a moment of lucidity out of them, but if you got any ideas... So we can either give them a witch's finger or restful mether. Let's see what both of those are, and then we can pick between the two. So... Mether is a link to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Duranthium plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of mether. This particular type can be used for meditative state, bypass Western clutter of consciousness. So that's the thing that she initially thought that she wanted. And then we could also try a witch's finger. Severed digits of the Witch of the Undermere. Capable of inflicting intense pain, but the goal is supposedly purification of the body. A most unpleasant experience, but a last resort that has cured some and finished off others. Okay, she said... Might get a moment of lucidity. So, if we give them the restful mether... I don't know, we might want to go... Well, it seems like the restful mether will just, like... get them kind of to snap out of being violent, like to calm them down. To make them a little bit more aware of what's going on. This seems like it's gonna... potentially purify whatever's going on. Yeah. I agree with you, Allie. I think that, like... I think that the witch finger is a little bit harsher, and some of them might die, but I feel like they're gonna die anyway. And that we might be able to cure some of them. Did it give us anything else to go off of? Intense pain? Unpleasant. Is it going to be an actual finger? We have like this. It's sharp. Makes me feel uneasy and I don't like it. I mean, this says that it's a severed finger, so maybe it's this? That's the only, like, finger thing that I see at first glance. Oh, that almost made our entire meter go all the way up. We can look at that. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a gemstone. That is a horticulture book. No, open the book. Open it. There we go. Strength, truth, paralysis, life, death, calm, fear. Planetary metals, weather, seasons, blessings, rebirth. Oh, there really wasn't like a elements, materials, calm, confusion, life, protection, foresight, fear, weakness, wisdom, poison. The only other thing is there's like a... It's like the spiral is like rebirth. Oh wait, a witch sign. It's like a square? Witch sign on the twig? Oh yeah, this thing? good? Does it make us feel like painful? I mean, I think you're right. This one has like the witch sign on it. On visiting the High Green Church, I was able to learn that the witch refers to a yew tree, and this item is made out of yew. Also, it's a symbol of witchcraft. That one was a little bit more difficult. We took like the obvious route and did the finger first, and it almost killed us. Well, I don't think we actually die. We have to like fight off like a possession or something with like, I think it's like dice. It's like a dice game, like gambling basically. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonders of the Ares remnant. It has changed my life. Oh, this was the lady that we gave that painting thing to. Yeah, that was like, I wouldn't even have thought of looking up that in any way. Because I was so sure it was just going to be those fingers. Come to sharing the recommend. I'm still getting to grips with it, but I'm feeling the way back to painting again. Thank you. You're welcome. Glad it helped. Okay. I think after this day, I might go get some dinner. Anybody had to do without hesitating. Took hold of his diverging hook and used it to cut away the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Oh my god. God, I have hiccups. Is this a chess piece? I am closest to the sunset, but furthest from the sunrise. So it will be closer east instead of west. Closest to sun. Oh no, it would be closer west than east because the sunset's in the west. I read it backwards. Closest tower. Then maybe this one's farther east. No, it's not. North is this way. It'd be this side. So it'd be this one. Oh no. That was wrong. Okay, we'll look on the other map. Oh, I did it again. I clicked east instead of west. So it'd be this one. I literally was like, no, never mind, it's west, not east. And then I looked at the compass and I was like, no, wait, east. Alright, the view from the tower is quite beautiful, but it's what I find inside that catches my attention. In the middle of the room, is an unlocked wooden chest, and within that, not one, but two smaller chests, along with a cryptic scrap of paper. What does the paper say? Object name, so okay, so we'll need another half of a piece of paper for that. Don't let me navigate. We've established today that I'm terrible at maps and compasses and directions, and we will for sure get lost if you put me at the head of any kind of navigation, apparently. Let's put the boxes here, maybe. Also, I don't know if this game autosaves or if I have to save it. So let me look really quick. Okay, it doesn't say. Oh, can I just access a menu? How do I save this game? Strange Antiquities game. Okay, I think it autos. I hope it auto saves. I really hope that it auto saved. Let's just double check. Okay, yeah, here it is. We can continue. Okay, I panicked for a second. I was like, there's no saving feature and I didn't notice anything. Okay. Let's go back over here. We can chit chat for a couple minutes before I go. Because I'm getting really hungry. I can play some music too. I'm enjoying this game. I think one of my favorite types of games is like puzzle games. So even though I'm like struggling a little bit, I think it's super fun. And it was a little different than what we usually play, which was also nice. I needed like a sort of chill game today. We were going to play Alone in the Dark, but I was like, man, I just don't know if I can I don't know if I could do that today. Well, this one's pretty fun. I would also be interested in checking out the their first game, that like Strange Horticulture, because it's supposed to be like obviously like plants and stuff. But it could be pretty fun. And I like that some of the stuff that we kind of decide on, like that it lets you decide which item to give them and that we see that later. So I think that that's pretty cool. The other game that I think looks really cool is, what is it called? By Sweet Carol? Yeah, I love puzzle games. They're literally one of my favorite games. But I grew up playing those old like Nancy Drew games. Those were one of my favorite games ever, and I would play them all the time. So I have kind of a nostalgic love of puzzle games. Which they're still making Nancy Drew games. I've heard that they're not quite as good as the old ones, but I also kind of want to play some of the newer ones because they look interesting. I was gonna say something else and then that train completely disappeared. Oh, there's this other game that just came out and I was waiting for it to come out. It's called By Sweet Carol, I think is what it's called. And like, all of the whole game, I think that they hand drew the whole game, which is insane. And it looks like a horror game, but it's like if Disney made like a horror game kind of thing. But it looks so cool. Yeah, they like hand drew like the majority of the frame and like to keep it like one of those kind of old classic animated Disney film kind of things. It looks really cool. There was another one that looks really cool that's I'm a little bit of like an animation nerd. Like I love especially like claymation, I think is really cool. There's one I think called, what is it called? Midnight Walk, I think. Midnight. Yeah, the Midnight Walk. And that one is like almost like a claymation kind of spooky game. It also looks really cool. There's been some kind of inventive games that have come out lately. But yeah, I hope you guys had a nice time kind of just chilling and playing this puzzle game. It was nice. A nice kind of cozy change of pace. Instead of me screaming for an hour. But I probably should go make some dinner because I am getting kind of hungry. I felt bad because like my stomach started growling and I was like, I hope that they can't hear this over the mic because it's so embarrassing. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I had a really fun time talking with you and like hanging out and playing this game and just kind of having a nice time chilling and solving puzzles. I appreciate the help that you gave me because I definitely got stuck a couple of times. Some of our decisions that as we've gone on that aren't like just exploratory mistakes, they were like eating up like half our bar. So we'll definitely have to be careful. Okay, you didn't hear. That's good. I was like, man, I hope not, because it was definitely growling. All right. I'm gonna go make food. I hope that you have a good rest of your day. And I will see you guys back here on Thursday. Thursday? Yeah, Thursday is our next stream. All right. Bye-bye.